Did you know that 18 million Americans can't afford to pay for the medications that they need? Despite many Americans having health insurance, they are still unable to keep up with the rising cost of drug prices. And it's just simply not fair that people have to choose between paying for their medications or paying for rent that month or paying for food for their families. It's ridiculous. US consumers pay far more than citizens of other nations for the same drugs, with a 2019 government study finding that people in other countries pay about 24% to 30% less than Americans pay for their medications. And you guys, I could go on for hours and hours about the medical system and the medical debt in the US and how unfair the system is in general. But in this particular video, I want to discuss a little bit about Mark Cuban and how he's actually helping millions of Americans to save money on their medications and why it's even better than GoodRx. So if you don't know who Mark Cuban is, he's an American billionaire entrepreneur, investor, and television personality, and most of us know him from Shark Tank, of course. And Mark's newest business venture is one that I am super here for and so excited to see. It's called the Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drug Company. I know that's a mouthful. So what do they actually do that's so great? Well, a lot. So basically the company offers more than 800 generic drugs at cost plus 15% markup plus a $3 handling fee and then added $5 shipping fee, which in most cases actually comes out to much cheaper prices than obviously, most pharmacies can offer, and especially even GoodRx, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of GoodRx. I've used it for a long time. I've talked about it in one of my past videos as well. So let's take imatinib, for example. Imatinib is an oral chemotherapy medication used to treat leukemia. Unfortunately, it is incredibly expensive, with the brand version costing around $10,000 per month at the higher end. Thankfully, in recent years, GoodRx has a lower generic price for about $88 using a coupon, but Cost Plus can even bring that down to even lower at a cost of $39. So how is Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drug Company actually offering these crazy low prices for drugs that would normally cost a lot of money? Like, how is he making this happen? Well, basically what Mark is doing is he's cutting out the middleman and offering a much lower cost to many life-saving medications. And when I'm saying middleman, we're basically talking about PBMs, or pharmacy benefit managers, and GPOs, or group purchasing organizations. PBMs and GPOs are typically the source of prescription prices that are substantially higher than the market value. Even though some of these middlemen are supposed to obtain drugs at a lower price for their clients, i.e. insurance companies, pharmacies, hospital systems, etc., some argue that their fees can cause the end price of prescription drugs to actually skyrocket at the end of the day. So by cutting out the middleman, Cost Plus Drugs works directly with distributors and manufacturers to offer generic drugs at decreased costs. And then they use something called TruePill, which is a white-labeled pharmacy e-commerce platform to accept online orders and fulfill and deliver those orders. So all of this is great, right? We can all agree that getting our medications at a lower cost is a great thing. But I want to talk about another benefit about this company that I don't think was intended necessarily. And that is that it's actually increasing patient awareness and personal responsibility for medication choices and cost. And this is because when patients truly understand the cost of their therapy, they can make more informed healthcare choices. And that's something, again, patient advocacy and personal awareness of your own health is really important. And I think this is bringing, a conversation to the table with your doctor and understanding the cost of your treatment and really understanding if there are better, more cost-effective alternatives out there for you. So we can all understand that there's clearly some benefits to utilizing Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drug Company, right? But are there any downsides? And the answer is, yeah, kind of, but not directly to the patients, at least right now. And really, the downside is coming to the independent mom and pop pharmacies, because Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drug Company is definitely posing a threat due to their Cost Plus partnership with TruePill, that mail order pharmacy that I was talking about before. And that will naturally deter business away from some of these independent pharmacies and hurt their businesses. And for me personally, this kind of makes me sad because I love supporting local pharmacies, especially those mom and pop family owned pharmacies. I personally don't go to a larger chain pharmacy, and I support a smaller family owned and operated one in my community. But I understand that business is business and most people are gonna go where they need to go to get the best deal. So I'm curious what you guys think. Are you excited for something like this? Like, do you think you're gonna switch over to using Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Drug Company over your current pharmacy? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop your comments below. And as always, if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel, I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, bye.